Hello and welcome to the highlight show of the Tertiary Football League, and today again we are here live at the University of Ghana main stadium. Two exciting contests to look forward to. Ghana Technical University College are coming up against Mashas University College in what promises to be a testy affair. Last week it was a 4-goal thriller at this same venue where the University of Ghana had to rally from behind to draw 2-2 against the city rivals Accra Technical University. And as you can see, the two teams are on the pitch already and warming up. But let me just speak to the captain of GTUC. And hey, it's good to be here. First fixture for you. How are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's been a very long wait, and then finally it's here. We've been so prepared to make this.
Do you have any idea about the kind of arsenal that your opponent possesses?
Until we'll see it on the field of play. I don't know yet, but we'll see it on the field of play. Actually, I've not watched them before, but I know how to handle them.
At the end of proceedings, what should we expect from Ghana Technical University College?
A win.
Expect fire, expect trouble, expect excruciating tackles and goals.
We'll be back after this because we need to go back and watch proceedings because we are getting ready for what is expected to be a mind-blowing contest between these two great universities. It's the Tertiary Football League highlight show right here on your station.
They'll go with the 4-4-2 diamond formation for that early lead.
An early goal will settle the nerves.
Their away team has been in bad form. They will feel the pressure.
The home sides kept 2 clean sheets in a row.
It's all about momentum.
Who will have the stamina to last the 90 minutes?
Their star striker is suspended.
They've got no kappa.
The marking will be tight.
This will be won or lost in the midfield.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet. Betway, for the love of the game.
At GN Life, we provide immediate cash payout to cover funeral expenses and also ensure the security of your child's education. Call us today to find out more about our Smart Child Plan and Passage Plan. GN Life. Every life matters.
So end of a very enthralling first half, Mawuli Agato's double ensuring that GTUC take a commanding 2-0 lead against Mashas University College. It's been an exciting contest. You know, the free-flowing football being exhibited by GTUC. I've been joined by Derek on my left and, of course, our chief commentator here at the main stadium of the University of Ghana, Owusu. And guys, thanks for joining me. Let me start with your commentator before he's a summarizer, Derek. But look, 2 goals for Mawuli Agato. Is it a true reflection of the proceedings?
Well, exactly. It is a true reflection of the proceedings here. We have seen how dominant, Ghana Technical University have been so far in the first half. Mawuli Agato becoming the first player to score a brace in the history of Tertiary Football League, and his contribution to the game as well. It is a perfect reflection that indeed he was really prepared for this tournament, and no wonder he has got 2 goals so far for Ghana Technical University.
What is Mashal doing wrong?
I think defensively they are not really, picking up their pieces.
and offensively too. I think they are not creating more chances, because if you have to score, you need to create more chances, and that is what Marshall University are not doing. So I mean, going into the second half, what they need to do is, they need to create more chances, and to create more chances for the strike, because the strikers pick, themselves in the position in the 18-yard area of the G2UC area, but they don't give them the ball. So for them to score a goal, or for them to equalize, or to come into the game, I think they need to pick up their pieces and create more chances for themselves.
So far, what have you seen?
I think it's impressive. I was here last week, and I told you right after the first game that I have spotted 4 players, and it tells you that there are a lot of talents in our various universities. All we need to do is to keep promoting them, and then we bring them into the limelight and give them the platform, because I think most of these guys can as well combine education alongside their footballing career.
To position themselves very well. The leaders here will get that underway in the second half.
Alright, so it's an exciting time, and as you can see, this is Ghana Technical University College, and the guys have won the game, and I need to speak to my guys. Come around. This is what we've been talking about. Alright. So this is how it's been like. The atmosphere has been on. Now let me speak to Abednego. Abednego, let me see. This is really a mashup performance. From Ghana Technology. How did he do it?
Come on, it's all up to training, you understand? We train very hard. I think from last year we started training for this tournament, you understand? And it showed on the pitch. We didn't get time. We told them they are just robbing us. And we told them
Alright. It's okay.
Marshall, nice game, but they are not outside.
Okay, so that's how I panned out here. And Capito will speak to me in a minute. You scored a brace, fantastic performance from you guys. Superlative display of football artistry at the highest apogee. I have been mesmerized by your performance today. Clearly, it's a good starting point for you guys.
Yeah. Like I told you in the beginning, there's nothing like losing. We came to win. And Marshall, as my colleague said, we're going to match them. In the beginning, we told them, and that's what we did. They are not outside. They should go look for their counterpart.
All right, so very disappointing performance from Marshall. Not what they had expected, or clearly, but we will need to speak to them. Nevertheless, I can imagine, coach, that you will be disappointed with the performance of your boys. What went wrong for your team?
Actually, you can see most of my boys, their composure, their energy is down. Most of them, they don't have experience of playing this game. They've not played this type of game before, and moreover, playing the first game in this competition is not easy. Yeah. So they find it difficult to come out. I've seen the mistakes, so I'll go back to the drawing board and correct my mistake. So you see us in the next game, in a better form in the next game.
From last week, I was here to witness the first game. It was very nice, and today too, I was here to witness Marshall versus Ghana Telecom University, and so far it was marvelous. And now I'm watching the game between All Nations and Gimpa.
All right, so we are getting ready for the second installment as far as the match day 2 of the Tertiary Football League is concerned, and we have this encounter between Gimpa and, of course, their counterpart from All Nations University College, and I've got a captain of Gimpa here, guy. It's good to see you again. And how has the preparation been for you so far ahead of your opening encounter against All Nations?
Yeah, actually it's been a very short period because we just reopened the school about 3 weeks ago. So I think with the squad we have, I think it's going to be a very fascinating test for us.
How prepared is your team?
Yeah, we have been preparing for, I think, the past 2 months, and we have been very, very dedicated. The players are very strong, you know. We have so many players who are playing the Premier League. We have Samuel who is playing Accra Lions, a very good striker. We have a lot of talent in Gimpa.
I am sandwiched between these giant men who keeps on warming up for this epic clash against Gimpa. An exciting time to look forward to. The University of Ghana main stadium is coming alive because All Nations are playing or going to play Gimpa in the second game.
We are fully prepared since this is the maiden edition of the Tertiary League. We are most prepared.
But how well do you know Gimpa, your opponent?
We've seen them play a couple of times, just friendly games. But we are just looking forward to a great game. We just want the best competition from them.
How prepared is your team?
Very prepared. We've been training for the past. I've been with this team for the past 2 years.
Wow.
So I'll say that this is a very good side and we are very familiar with each other, and we are here to bring the best competition.
As you can see, this is the fans from All Nations University College, all the way from Koforia. They have been coming, they've been taking an exciting time for these guys. And anytime I come here and I see these guys, these are beautiful times indeed. And this is the Tertiary Football League coming to you live from the stadium of the University of Ghana. And you can see, so exciting time indeed, and that's been here at the University of Ghana. What is where the action is indeed. And be here every Saturday and ensure you have a feel of what it feels like to be part of this explosive event. The Tertiary Football League coming to you live from the University of Ghana. Currently their team is playing. All Nations are playing Gimpa, and we will find out how it goes. But so far, it's been an end-to-end action between these two teams. Also, I need to ask you, clearly that was a howler from the goalkeeper, and you would say for a goalkeeper at this level, that was a kindergarten display, wouldn't you say?
Exactly, I agree with you, Akoto. You could see that the goalkeeper made a miscalculation, eventually leading to that goal. In a way, you need not to blame in that match because you realize from the onset that confidence was very low on their parts, and it's as a result of them being debutant in this situation. So we need not to hit hard at them that match, but then that should have been something that he could have easily made it out of the post, but he miscalculated the whole issue here, eventually leading to that goal.
Now, if you look at the permutations and the performance of the two teams, Derek, I am personally surprised with the performance of Gimpa. I mean, the lead up to this particular game, there were a lot of issues surrounding Gimpa, but they are proving the doubting Thomas is wrong. And again, Coach Rubin appears to be getting his tactics right.
Yeah, I think Coach has been fantastic because even though they scored, you could see him on the touchline, you know, issuing some words of advice to, his team. He's really rallying behind them and he wants them to score more goals. But I think what's really messing up from the game team is because they don't have any fans rallying behind them. You could see All Nation, their fans are in there in their numbers. They're really rallying behind them, even though they're a goal down. They're rallying behind them, and that is really pushing the team very well going into the
and
game.
You need to give a lot of credit to All Nations. Look at the fans that they brought all the way from Koforidua, and they've been vociferous right from the blast of the whistle. Despite the fact that they are down by a goal to nil, they are not giving up yet. What do you envisage will happen in the second half? Do you think their continuous support could prepare this team to potentially at least drop by a claw back or even win the game?
No, for me, I must say I side with you because with the sort of support they have, I think it's been fantastic. I mean, it's been great for me. But if on the foot of play, I think for me, the first 45 minutes, I think All Nation has been fantastic. They've been terrific. They are creating more chances. I mean, completing about 8 take-on from their number 11 and their number 7 down the lane too has been fantastic. It's been terrific. They are just lacking, one moment of brilliance for me. They are creating all the chances, about 8 chances being created, but they just missed all those chances. So in the second half, I think if they really they do create those chances and they convert them, I think they can come into the game and even win the game.
In 30 seconds, it's been, like Derek said, it's been a magnificent performance, really, from All Nations. The scoreline is not entirely what the script should be when you look at the performance of the two teams on the pitch. What do you think should change from this team? What should they change to ensure that they get back on level pegging?
Their mindset should be changed. Despite the fact that they are trailing, they need to, get back confidence and composure that indeed they are in for victory. They should push more men upward and always try to create a lot of chances. However, creating the chances is not about just creating them for creating sake. Create them and make, optimum use of the chances. That is one thing they are lacking. They lacked in the first half. So in the second half, they need to push more men upward. They need to hold the midfield, exploit the spaces, create the chances, and utilize the chances. And I believe strongly at the end of the day, they will be very likely to pull one back.
And then thrilling fixture to look forward to as far as the second half is concerned. The first stanza produced some magnificent, some fascinating interpositional display from both teams. But I must admit that All Nations may be down in the first half, but they've proven to be the most formidable team in terms of cohesion, and they've been absolutely magnificent. Let's see whether that can translate into them clawing back, to pool level or potentially win the game. We are back after the next 45 minutes, and then we talk more about the Tertiary Football League currently ongoing at the University of Ghana main stadium.
This is our Jama group, Atinka. So when you hear Atinka, I say feeling warm. Atinka, I be home. Atinka. The last one is like Atinka, over feel it, and we are here to support our own. And we know our players can do it for us. Okay, that's why we are here.
All right, so as you can see, I'm in the midst of All Nation University College. I'm in the midst of, I'm in good company, you can imagine. I'm in the, first lady of All Nation. And look, these guys have been phenomenal. What a support is doing for them. They've rallied from behind to draw against, of course, Gimpa. But I must admit, they deserve it and probably deserve it.
All Nations, we just played our first game and it was a tough game. We didn't start well and we came back strongly in the second half. And you also that we played a very good game. And next week we are facing League One. And we are hoping to win our next game. We thank our fans there for supporting us to the end. We appreciate all their support and we say God bless you all. God bless Ghana.
It was a very hard game, even though the decision didn't go against for our side. But I think the referee was under so much pressure, but it was actually a very good game.
As you can see, this is how we ended today. It's been an enthralling fixtures between four fantastic schools. We now the first game, Ghana Technology. They clubbed Marshals by 4-0. There was also that fixture from All Nation University, who have won over the heart of many people here. And last gap equalizer, ensuring that they draw against Gimpa, who had a lucky lead in that particular game. What a game is provided to be. Next week we are here. Don't forget, the University of Ghana are coming up against All Nations in the opening game. There is also that fixture against Accra Technical University, who are coming up against Marshals University College, who were totally annihilated by Ghana Technology. We will see how that team panned out, but you are watching the Tertiary Football League highlight show on Quest Free Sports. Don't forget that next week we will be here. But thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Patrick Akoto, and I hand you over to my man in the studio, Nathan Kwao. Catch you. We'll be here next week.